mente de Cleca. Esto es calle y cancha, aquí se analiza el juego con visión que nunca se tranca. La mente de Cleca, deseen y más, donde el básquet es cultura y se vive sin disfraz.
Bienvenidos a otro episodio de La Mente de Cleca. ¿Cómo estamos, mi gente? Aquí estamos a mitad de temporada, ya empezaron los juegos de nuevo después del All-Star Weekend que tuvimos. Y nada, vamos a hablar un poquito de baloncesto y tenemos a un gran jugador, Bryon Allen, que nos vino a visitar. How you doing, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Just here right in the middle of the season, you know, with the All-Star Weekend finishing up. They just started playing again. And, you know, hoping to see if the Cangrejeros can pick it up this this half season.
Nah, I think y'all will, bro. Y'all got Ian Clark, and y'all just got another pickup I just saw, so that should be a good situation for you guys.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about that one. So before we do that, like, what have you been doing? I know you've been playing like at the United Emirates, right? Shabab Ali team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's been going on over there?
That's good, man. Other than the whole war situation, everything is perfectly fine over here. Just trying to finish the season strong. We won the league, so we got a chance to qualify for this league called the Waso International League that we were playing in before it stopped, before the whole war situation started. So we have a cup that we're finishing up, and we'll be done on the 30th. So after that, back to USA.
Oh man, talking about that, right? Like safety wise, how has it been in your area?
It's perfectly fine, bro. Like, I mean, obviously a couple, bomb threats and stuff. We get Amber Alerts all day, every day. Right. But they've been doing a great job. The defense team is doing a great job intercepting the drones and everything that the Iran and all of them are throwing. I feel completely safe here. I have no worries. Like, my family's here with me as well, so we're perfectly fine.
That's good. That's good to hear, man.
Yeah, everything's great over here. There's no worries.
Okay, and the team, man, you think you have enough take it all the way?
I think we do. We missing a player right now, but we good though. I mean, it's like I said, bro. It's 3 games left. We got another game on Friday, and then the finals on the 20th, and semifinals on the 20th. Championship is on the 30th for this cup, and after that, it's smooth sailing. But I think we have a good chance for sure.
That's great, man. That's great. So, looking at the season right now, right? You probably got probably like another month and a half of playing time.
I got less, probably 10 days, 9 days left.
Oh man, that's even quicker. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you think is going to be probably your next move? I know that depends on what offers come in and all that stuff and what you're trying to do. But what are you trying to look into?
The BSN. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, honestly, I just don't know right now. I let my agent handle all those type of conversations.
Right.
I just focus on getting better as a player and then going from there. But I mean, it's been a couple of talks with a couple of teams that I've had behind the scenes in the BSN.
Mm-hmm.
And the timing just wasn't right. I mean, and sometimes they, could kind of drag their feet a little bit, you know. So, which is kind of annoying and frustrating for me, because it was just like, okay, I could leave if you guys would just hurry up and send a contract so I can get things in motion here so I can do it professionally. But, they want to take their time. So, I understand that. At the end of the day, they're making an investment, not me, on the player. Yeah. So,
also, other than that, it's different right now, because like before, they didn't have limitations on how many players they could contract, come in, come out, go out, all this stuff. This year they said none of that. We're maxing you out at 6 changes per team, and that's it. So every team now is kind of like, dragging their feet, like even knowing when a player's it's not what they need, they're kind of letting it go a little further. Like that kind of happened with us when with the Russian Lashkin. We're like, all right, we can let them go. We can just kept coming, kept playing.
Yeah.
Even kept them in the bench, which I thought was crazy. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna bring a player like that to be on the bench? I was like, nah, man, you gotta move.
Yeah, they always change rules in the BSN for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, a player with your style, especially when you're a great shooter. I hated you when we played against you in that deciding game to get into the playoffs at Ponce. Oh my god, dude.
Man, hey, that was a good game, man. I think we had played you guys twice too. Played you
Yeah,
before the end of the regular season and the play-in to get to the playoffs. That was crazy.
yeah, man. All of a sudden you start heating up in the last quarter. I'm like, what the? Come on, man. What
Hey,
were you doing?
I'm
What were you doing?
trying to secure the bag just like everybody else, man. That's
So
all.
So I see, with your style, I imagine that there's got to be some teams looking for shooters, man, because it's very competitive. This year it's
Yeah,
crazy, especially in like well, both sections, but like I fear like the section A is just like a monster, and then
nah, definitely loaded.
yeah, and then you got the section B, which is the island. It's got so many teams too. They're like, man, it's gonna be a battle when we get to the playoffs.
Oh, for sure,
Especially
100%.
everybody fighting for those 4 spots, especially those that 3 and 4. That's gonna be a crazy battle for that one.
Yeah, I think you guys got a chance to actually make some noise though.
Man, well, we'll get into that because we're gonna go long. But I wanted to ask you before we go into BSN and all that stuff. Did you see that game last night from OKC and Spurs?
Oh my god, hell of a game, bro. Hell of a game.
That was crazy. I didn't even think I was probably gonna watch like half of it or something like that, and then all of a sudden they just start going off in the half. I was like, oh my god, dude,
bro, they have a alien on the court. They have an alien on the court.
Yo, when he spotted up for like almost half court and hit that 3 to tie it up, I was like, oh my god, dude. This guy's a
bro. Dude is special, man. Dude is special, like
yeah.
He's special,
41,
bro. Like
what do you do? 41 and like 20 something? Like
I think like 24 rebounds and like 3 blocks.
Yeah,
like,
it was
ridiculous. Insane. It's like he's a cheat code, bro. He's like them players you create on 2K that you wish could be the tallest and just put them out there like all the game styles all the way up, bro. He's like
41-24. That's what he did. It was like crazy, and 3 blocks. It was like, and I'm telling you, he looks like this old game that used to be called NBA Hang Time, and you
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you could create your own player. You could create this green alien. They're probably like 7 foot. Could shoot for 3. Yeah. That's him. That's him.
Yeah, literally, crazy. That's him the whole time. Literally the whole time. And I'm actually glad OKC lost because I think they need to be humbled for sure.
Oh yeah. Especially the rest, dude. They probably got to talk it to because that stuff was crazy. Like the fouls that the OKC was getting was freaking ridiculous. And I gotta say, it's that fever is coming down here to PR because oh my god, dude, I've been seeing some calls here. I mean, it's never been perfect, but oh my god, like I see calls no contact at all. N1, give them the free throws, and you're like, dude, I got it on video. There's no contact. Like, where the hell did
bro? I don't know. Basketball's heading to a weird place for all this flopping and everything, bro. I have no idea where is it going.
Yeah, but it's got. I was like, I
have no idea.
That's what I liked about the BSN because like a little, it's still a little more aggressive and like to get a foul called here used to be so hard because the NBA you could just you can lock up the arms and all that stuff and you could get that foul, you could get the push, you could get the foul, but here it used to be a little harder. Now, like the last 2 seasons, like the guys that know how to flop are starting to get their calls, and I'm like, oh man, this is. I hope it doesn't.
They're watching the NBA, bro. They watching the NBA and they mimicking the NBA. That's what's going on,
dude. I gotta go. Even though he's a beast, like Travis Trice, he's a beast, but man, he's got tricks to get those fouls.
Oh. For sure. Everywhere. And he's the MVP of the league at one point, right? But they won MVP.
Nothing, not taking anything away from his talent because he's a beast. Yeah. But he knows how to get those fouls. Because
100%.
He'll bump up against you, he'll make the move, and then or he'll kick out the leg so he could try to get that 3, it's crazy how it's going. And then now they got Cuco Lopez doing it too.
Oh my god.
All the tricks. But whatever. I'm being a hater.
It's all good, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, you gotta support your team. So I feel it, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. No, but they're like this year Criollos. Oh my god, dude, they're looking mean. Like especially where they got those that Moses Brown
Man,
came
a
in.
giant,
Yeah,
a
I mean
giant.
you could tell he's still got a ways to go, but
Mhm.
he's with them,
He's perfect.
they're a monster. They're
Yeah.
perfect for the playoffs. I mean, if they can stay together, they're gonna be a monster in the playoffs. I can see. I'm looking at Atleticos too. I wasn't expecting that from the
Come
last year
on,
that they
man.
had. Yeah, I know. Like Eddie Casiano always tries to bring in a tough team every year,
Mhm.
and with
Yeah.
I just thought it was going to take them a little bit longer. Like I thought they were going to
Well,
be, they were going to be all right, and then they're like maybe next season, but this season they're like they could be in the finals.
I mean, well, also too, you gotta think Maya West gave up damn near their
Oh
imports,
yeah,
and they gave up. Yeah, Alex Hamilton's a good player. I played with him in Israel. He's a very good player, smart player. And then you get Montrez, who's a monster. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So like, and then you bring in I forgot his name, but a couple of local players over there. Like,
hmm
it's like there San German was going to be relevant. Again, it's just a matter of time. And then, the
yeah,
biggest thing I think with the BSN, you just got to give the teams patience. Like they get in panic
yeah,
mode when they start losing and stuff like that. And sometimes like that's not the right thing to do because teams can build chemistry at a certain moment. You always want to
yeah,
go through ups and downs, right? But like
yeah.
at the same time, like if nobody's hurt, just give it a chance. Like you throwing all this money out to play these players, like you gotta give it a chance. Like I think like sometimes in the BSN they just react too quick instead of like actually letting things develop into full play.
And that's perfect because like we're gonna go into the Cangrejeros now.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about this now. Even though the last game, what a difference. They look a lot better, but it's one game. But I want to talk about
Yeah.
the first half of the season where you
Mhm.
go, we had a year where like we practically you can say that was practically the finals of the league, but it was divided by sections, so there was no way it was going to happen.
Mhm.
But that Vaqueros Cangrejeros semifinals, it's just like it went to a game 7. It was like the
Mhm.
best teams of that year. Like it was just crazy. And
Yeah.
going from that to like almost going to the finals by a couple points, whatever, um, to starting out looking okay, and then all of a sudden everything breaking apart. Like having every like almost native player that's an elite player, and then a reinforcement coming from the NBA who's
Mhm.
like fresh from the NBA, and it not working out. And like they look like
Hey.
it was the first year they got together and nobody knew each other. It
Mhm.
almost felt like that. And then they start going through their losses, all that stuff, and then you you see that they not only get rid of the coach, they get rid of the reinforcement NBA player.
Mhm.
And now I'm confused because I thought it was going to be, I thought either they're going to stick with the coach
Yeah.
and they're going to move some players around, or the other way around. But I thought with the amount of years that we've been getting rid of people, I thought it
Mhm.
was like what you were talking about. Give people time to create this team. So if you got your coach, this is your coach, and you create the team around him because
Right.
he's got the philosophy of what this team is supposed to be and what we're
Mhm.
going to be in the future.
Right.
So you as a player, I gotta ask you, like you looking from outside in, but being a player that has been in those situations, like
Right.
what do you think of that situation where like both the coach and the player leaves?
Uh, what do I think about that situation? Well, Nelson's his coach's name is Nelson, right? Was Nelson correct?
Yeah,
And
Nelson
he
Colon. Yeah,
and he was at Bayamon before that, and then they let him go, and he came over to you guys, right?
Yeah, and
Um,
we're talking about a coach that's got a great history, has won
mhm.
in BSN. You know, he's not just like a a, a person, a coach that hasn't done anything. You know.
Right. I mean, honestly, I would ask what's going on in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end
Yeah.
of the day, like coaches have their philosophy on what they want to do. Um, and the game plan they have mapping out during the season, obviously it has to be with a lot of luck, a lot of perfect timing.
Mm,
And I watched a couple games because I know a couple guys is on the team already from you
yeah.
guys, and I play with some of them. So my thing was just that it just wasn't clicking. I think to get rid of the coach was one thing, but obviously they got to make an example out of the situation.
Mm,
They got to cut the head of the snake off first if it's not working out, and obviously the fans have a big part in that as well.
yeah.
Seeing the comments online and seeing everything was going on.
Everybody was screaming.
Yeah,
Something's gotta
yeah,
happen.
like even in the arena or on Facebook or Instagram, like the fans have a big play in this as well. So obviously the management has to listen to that. And with the Beasley situation, I feel like he was a great fit for you guys, but also too, people gotta understand like the NBA is a lot different than playing in a
Mm,
European basketball type of setting, even though it's Puerto
yeah,
Rico. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But they have European rules. So the
yeah.
spacing, the timing, the game timing, like 48 minutes going to 40 minutes.
Hmm.
Like and I think that the brights were light. Obviously, has played in the brightest lights of playing in the NBA, whereas every player that's in the BSN, which they could dream of playing in. You know what I'm saying? The guy played with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
he's played with in the bright lights. I just think the timing wasn't right and the fit wasn't there. Because I would watch some games and you guys would just force feed him the ball, force feed him the ball, and be like,
yeah.
all right, make it happen. But like in the BSN, it's you gotta have a good chemistry and a good if you can
Yeah,
have a good point guard with a great IQ, which I feel like you guys have two good point guards,
yeah.
or you have a great shooter and a great stretch 4-man or a 5-man, y'all could play off each other.
Mhm.
Everybody has to have the same IQ and be on the same page. I just think you guys were just too. Everybody was trying to be the hero. Everybody wants to
Yeah.
score.
I mean, I tell you what I was looking at, like you were saying, it was a situation where like they just gave him the ball and left him on the island and go like go do something.
Yeah,
And you didn't see those set players where the set plays where like maybe hey give him a pick and roll, give him two picks to come out and maybe be more open to like
yeah,
attack the basket, but like most of the time that didn't happen. It was just give him the ball and see what he can do.
yeah. And I mean, also too, you got to think like in the NBA, what was his game like? He wasn't an ISO break you down type of player. He was a guy that
Right.
spot up, came off screens, and pin down. So I feel like sometimes not just your team, but I feel like sometimes in the BSN they just get so caught up in the names
Yeah.
instead of actually understanding the chemistry that you're trying to bring into your team. Because at the end of the day, like everybody in that league wants to win the championship. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But like at
Yeah.
the end of the day, like also too, you got to put the right pieces together to build. Obviously, your main focus is the locals
Yeah.
because those are the ones that are the franchise guys, the ones that are the
Yeah.
neighborhood heroes, as you should say.
Yeah.
And you got to cater to them, and you got to find the right pieces that fit their game to make your team blossom. And I think sometimes the BSN gets away with that because they get so caught up in the political game. Oh, I
Yeah.
want this such and such took this guy, so we're going to take an NBA guy. Like you got to find the pieces that
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
And
I hate saying it, but it's almost like they're trying to go, they're trying to make a splash that like everybody's talking about it instead of
yeah,
like, what do we
yeah,
actually need versus like, oh my God, they got this guy.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine, but sometimes all the money you can spend doesn't work out.
Yeah. Yeah. And my thing is like, you can argue with me with this one, but like, I felt like if we spend so much money, like getting most of the best native players as guards, why didn't we spend more time looking for big men? Like it felt like the big guys was an afterthought. And like when you have players like I say Walter Hodge, you got
Hmm.
Jordan Howard, you got Angelito, um man, coming off the bench, you got Maldonado, which is a new guy that's coming up and is doing pretty good. And I don't know what makes you say, what we need is an NBA guard that's gonna take their minutes. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we get him a big man so they can fight in the paint? Get him the ball. You know, get a guy
I
who
mean,
can get these guards the ball when they need it.
I agree with you. I mean, you guys have a great guard roster that can score the ball. All those guards you named that can score the ball.
Yeah.
But one thing about the basketball world, the bigs are always going to be available for jobs, though. Bigs, like there's a lot of bigs out there. Like I think the biggest steal you guys got, and honestly, I could say out of all the imports that's in the BSN between DJ and Thomas Robinson, they're playing the best out of all the
Oh
bigs.
no, I'm not complaining about them. They actually they
Yeah,
just came on. So
yeah,
like Devon Jefferson just came off of like 20 and 15. I love that.
dog.
I'd rather be 10 and 20, but
Yeah,
it's still freaking amazing because
yeah,
they started using them the right way. They actually started
hmm
using the bigs, but like before, like the bigs were an afterthought, and it was just like
yeah.
I felt like
I,
even with rebounding, they all just ran and like he was stuck by himself trying to get a rebound, like
yeah,
Collier and Lashley.
yeah. I think, but more the majority of the bigs in the BSN that are locals are locked in with their contracts probably though. That's probably why you guys couldn't get no bigs for that are locals. I think because
Yeah, that's why I thought like you could bring a big from the reinforcement side instead of going
mhm,
for like an NBA name. We're like, hey, we already got like 5-6 guards that could probably do this. It's not going to be at the like at the level of maybe Malik Beasley, but
yeah.
altogether that's enough to me.
No, I totally agree. I agree with you 100% on that. I just think that, people in the BSN probably management wise think, or maybe you guys probably just thought like we need scoring, and then we'll just make it up on the back end with
Yeah.
the imports on bigs. I mean, that's probably what
I mean,
they because yeah,
with all my arguing, they did prove me wrong with Ian Clark because like I was like, man, another guard. I was like, why we could get a big? I was like, then Ian Clark went off for like 21 points or something like that. So I'm like, and they moved the ball the way they should have moved the ball, and they started using the bigs and the pick and roll,
hmm
and I noticed that they started helping out more with the defense and the rebounds, which
yeah,
I know, and that hopefully they keep doing that. But like that game with Carolina, it was a different team.
yeah. I saw the game. But also too, Ian's played there last summer.
Yeah,
He knows
he
the
knows.
BSN. He knows the team, and that's a great fit to have. I think more teams need to do that. Bring guys back if they're available. Obviously, try to bring them back as fast as possible because they know the lead, they know the team, and like he did good last year for you guys as well. And also,
Yeah.
I think too, he's an ex NBA champion.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think
so
that's a
he's
better
a
fit.
good
I think
guy.
that's a better fit than Malik Beasley, honestly.
Well, it turned out to be like at least for now.
I mean, at least for now, but also too, Ian doesn't really need the ball like that, like as much as I think
Yeah,
Beasley. You guys are making Beasley like he can literally spot up like he was doing. It was come on the pick and roll. He was relocating, knocking down shots, like, and he's smart enough to know how to read closeouts, know how to play the game.
yeah. He
He's
was,
going to
yeah. 'Cause
defend.
I feel like at times Malik Beasley was when he started to get trapped, double team. He was forcing it. He was trying to, and even when he didn't have a lane, he would go like, you know what, I'll just shoot it from here. And like, why
Mhm.
not pass the ball? Like, if you want the ball again, reset. Pass it out, look for it again. But no, he wanted to go all the way.
But also too, you don't know what the like I said to go back to Nelson. You don't know what he was saying in them huddles or in the timeouts. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's true.
saying? You don't we don't know how the practices were and stuff like that. So he could have been telling him, hey, just do you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of the situations that's 50-50.
But as a player, wouldn't that drive you nuts?
Oh, for sure. For
Like
sure. 100%.
if you're like you're next to right, let's say you're in the team, and then for argument's sake, the coach is saying
Mhm.
that, and like you're seeing this guy going like, man, we're right here.
Yeah.
We're right here. You could pass the ball. Even if you want it back, you could reset. That way they don't
Mhm.
trap you. They don't keep you in that trap. Because like, the double team, if you're not moving the ball, then they'll just stay there and good luck trying to score. You got to be
No, you're right.
you got to be a hell of a beast to keep going against a double team and getting points.
Yeah, like not everybody could be SGA. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you got the rest next to you.
Yeah, for sure. So, like, I don't know. I just think that it wasn't a perfect fit. Like, it looked good when I first seen the initial signing for you guys, though. Having him, I was like, okay, he's gonna go out there and make some noise, and he did the first couple of games. But
he was scoring like 20, 25.
Yeah,
and we thought it was gonna be, oh man, this is smooth sailing to the playoffs.
yeah.
And now we're battling for fourth position.
I mean, it's a whole month left. You guys, I think you guys, I think DJ is playing how he's been playing the BSN. So you got him, you got Ian Clark. The matter of now is there's a lot of luck and everybody just staying healthy. And you got a new import that you just signed from the NBA as well. So
we need some we need the Mets and the Carolinas to lose a couple games. And we gotta play almost perfect. Like I think it's like maybe 16, 15 games left. We can't lose too many games. I think it's like the max we can lose probably 5 or 6, and then hopefully we, the Mets and Carolina have a bad kind of run, and we can get in there.
I think y'all can. Y'all just gotta win a couple games together and then just go from there. But like I said, having Ian is a big help because he knows the league.
Yeah.
Now, if the new import you guys could get on board, y'all be pretty dangerous.
Well, I see like Devon Jefferson heated up, so that's pretty good. They started using him the right way in this game. Hopefully they keep doing that. And then we got, Wilson coming in. The only bad thing is like hopefully Collier can get back in. I know he's got an injured leg. They haven't really give too much detail on that, but they're like I think he's missed like 5 games probably already. And so hopefully it's not serious. Maybe it's just all he needs is rest, hopefully, and they can come back. And then we and like I don't feel worried about the big men at all, because then you got those 3 up there. And for me,
rotation.
For me, that's good enough. But then these other teams, because you got Vaqueros, even without the reinforcements, because they played, I think, like the first 2 weeks without them, they were looking good. They were looking great, and now they got they got Xavier Cooks, they got a Crowder. Man, I forgot who else they brought in, but they're doing really good now. They're gonna be fighting for the finals, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be for the A side. If somehow we can get it together and like get into the playoffs and make something happen. If we don't, it's Criollos and Vaqueros. It's gonna be the finals on the A side. On the B side, I think it's gonna be
San Ramon and Maya West.
Probably, yeah. Let me see. Let me look at it again. You got Capitanes. Yeah.
Capitanes hooping too.
Yeah. So probably a battle between them two. And like I said, with all these teams, you don't know what's gonna happen, because like yesterday, Criollos and Carolina played. You thought Criollos had it. Carolina stole that one.
Yeah.
And I needed Carolina to lose. So like I'm like, come on, man.
Right. Hey man, don't sleep on Ponce now. Ponce might make some noise. They always some late bloomers now.
Yeah, well, they're at the same position we are, so they can make it. They just got to battle. They could, because they're like 1 game away from Maya West, and they can steal that 4th spot to get in there.
Man, Ponce.
So they're pretty good. They got a chance.
Yeah, they got a chance. They always make a late run, so can't never knock them out.
Like I had times where I saw Ponce, I was like, man, they're not making the playoffs. All of a sudden they're like in there battling for the finals. I'm like, come on. Like, what's going on over there? I need that recipe. Like,
man, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I bring positive energy to Ponce, man.
See,
Not gonna toot my own horn.
they're a sleeper team, man. They're
A
like,
sleeper team. Because I think last season I went over there for a week, and they had just lost like 3 or 4 games straight, and then we won 2 against Arecibo back to back, and then we lost to you guys at home. And I
oh
was
man,
traded to Arecibo that weekend.
oh,
Mhm.
they. So yeah, you know, I'm looking like, especially on the B side, like they could use shooters on that side. They got a couple
I'm
teams.
Yeah, I would love to come back to BSN though. If it was an opportunity for sure, especially that I'm about to finish, but just gotta be the right time in the situation, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know they're. I actually saw it. Like somebody else posted it. Uh, but I have it. Like they're actually tracking how many moves they can make,
Hmm.
and I want to look at it right now because I wanna like let you know like what teams can actually have better moves than others. So like what I'm looking at right now. Damn. So Caber Diaz, they pretty much used all of them. They got one left, one move
Hmm.
left. And then the Manatee also, they got 2 left. And then going down there, yeah, Ponce, Mayagüez, us, we still got three changes available.
Hmm.
Santero's got 4, so they still can make a lot of moves going in.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good this year, season 2.
Yeah, and then like I noticed, I don't think they're gonna make any moves unless something happens. The Criollos, they made no moves. And they're not gonna make any
Yeah,
moves.
yeah, they're not. They're not at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
I see.
not.
Arecibos, they're like they pretty much got 5. Bayamon, same thing.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, the only one I don't see probably making another move unless something happens is Criollos because they're
Yeah, they
like
kind
they're
of keep their crew together. They kind of keep their crew together. They don't really make changes like that.
yeah, and at this point that team's moving pretty well. They just gotta fix whatever they feel they
Yeah,
gotta you know.
they're always dangerous going towards the playoffs anyway. Um, I mean, they go as far as Travis Trice go. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I think Hugo Lopez playing next to Travis Trice has really
Hmm.
changed his game. Like his confidence is way up. His
Yeah.
offense has gotten way better, and
Well,
he's a killer this year.
yeah. I mean, also we gotta think too. He's playing with a guy that's going to take majority of the pressure every night from defenders. He's going to draw 2
Yeah,
every time, and he's a
yeah,
shooter, so it's going to make his game even better. And then you got Luke King too, who could heat up.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah,
you got a good crew together, and like Travis is not a selfish player. He actually passes the ball. He wants to help. He understands the BSN. Obviously, he knows he needs his teammates, so he's going to pass
yeah,
the
yeah.
ball, and he's going to believe in his teammates for sure.
And that's one of the teams like you're saying. There's so much talent in there. You can't slack on defense because like all he has to do is like spread out a little bit, get some space,
Mm,
and
yeah,
that's it.
yeah. And then you got Moses rolling to the rim.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
like you got to make a decision. Either you gonna stop Travis or you whatever. You gonna kick out for a 3 or you get a lob at the rim. Like they're a
That's
tough
what I'm saying.
team, and they're very well coached too.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully you can get in there because like the when these playoffs starts, this is gonna
Oh,
get wild down there.
it's gonna get spicy. It's gonna get spicy for sure.
It's gonna get wild. I
Yeah,
like I've seen some games already, and like man, we're just in the regular season, and
yeah,
this is gonna get rowdy.
Uh, yeah. It's gonna get right. I mean, like for my situation, I don't really know like what's gonna happen next. So I'm just gonna go
Right.
home, train, and whatever I get. If I get a call, I get a call. If I don't, cool too. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna work on my game, and then maybe I'll get a call, maybe I don't. It's just one of them things you just can't really worry about. You gotta let everything happen on its own.
So like if I know this the agent does all this stuff for you, but
Mhm,
I'm just gonna ask you just like a regular question. Like if you're talking to the BSN or like any team, you're like
mhm.
they'll ask you like what can you bring to us? What would you say?
And You should already know what I would bring. That'll be my answer. No,
That's it?
respectfully. Yeah, that's my answer. I'm gonna say that respectfully. I'm not gonna say that in like no arrogant or cocky way, but I mean
Right, right.
my state in BSN, like, okay, when I went to Monty my first time, you know what I'm saying? I played good at Monty. I got hurt, unfortunately. And I think they brought in, I forgot, Sheldon Mack replaced me. So I never went back. And then the next year I played for Eddie and Saramon. And then when I got to Saramon, obviously I had some good games, some bad games, but I was getting booed by the fans because I wasn't playing well because they
That's
were
gonna
trying to bring
happen.
in. Yeah, like, I mean, also too, like, you know, they had Nate Mason before and stuff like that. But then when I did start to play well, we would start winning a couple of games. You know, at Bayamon, we beat them on the road. I think we won at Aguada, we beat them on the road as well. I had the game winner. Then after the Bayamon game, I get traded to Ponce.
Yeah. Well,
So
I want to get this answer for you. So I'm gonna rephrase the question. So, because I know, you know, a team would know what you can bring to bring because they'll look at your tapes. They know what you got.
yeah, right.
But as a fan, somebody asks you like, what do you bring as a player?
What do I bring as a player? If a fan asked me that,
Yeah.
if a fan asked me what I bring to the table as a player, I would say dog mentality, a winner.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I got a good history of winning in the BSN. Because at the end of the day, like, obviously we look at tape and stuff like that, but also too, I do believe that move I made from Saramon to Ponce was a great timing, but also too at the same time, like, it actually got to show people what I really could do in the league. Even though I was playing next to Macho, who's a great scorer, great player.
Yeah.
I had my moments where Macho let me be me. You know what I'm saying? But also too, I understand the assignment too. I have a great scorer next to me as well. So I got to
Right.
make sure he eats as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, I mean, he could score the ball with the best of them. I think he's like 5,000 points or something like that in the BSN or something like that.
Yeah, I think he just got it or something like that. But it's like,
yeah,
you're
he's a
talking
hell of a
about
scorer.
you're talking about a guy who's just like, give him the ball, like I'll make my shot.
Exactly, and I think we had a perfect fit. We play very well with each other. He hold me accountable, I hold him accountable. I just think Rivera and the management just didn't want to bring me back because who knows what. Because
Right.
there was a rumor going around when we played in the semifinals that I was out the night before partying,
Oh no.
and that's why I ain't playing the final game. Mind you, bro,
Oh,
I got my lady there and my daughter there, bro. I'm not going out before no game. Come on now,
oh
like,
man.
so I didn't play in the game, man. We could have won that game, and I possibly went to the finals. But the following year, they went to the finals, so that was good for them. But the fans brought me back though, not Ponce.
Gotcha. So talking about that, do you want to clear it up, that rumor? Like I know you just
Oh,
said
yeah,
it, but like actually clear it up.
I can't curse on her, can I?
What? No, you could curse.
Can I?
Yeah.
Bullshit. The rumor is bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Come on now. Rumor is bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Gotcha.
Like,
Look,
rumor,
yeah,
I'm
but,
out to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning party the night before a game. Come on now.
yeah, but like I dude, Puerto Rico is so small and like they like to talk. Like
Oh, for sure.
when you're in these chats, like all these players that come here, dude, we
Mhm.
know when you guys get here from the airport. Like they take pictures of you like checking in.
That's crazy.
Like we get pictures. Look who's coming. The team hasn't even mentioned you. And like
That's
they already
crazy.
got pictures. That's how
That's
crazy it is
crazy.
down here. Like I see
That's
stuff
crazy,
where like
bro.
I see stuff I don't even report because it's like it has nothing to do with basketball. So I'm like, I'm not touching it. But like
Yeah, for sure.
like they're everywhere, dude. I don't know how they do it, but like it's like they're
That's
always
crazy, bro.
yeah, and they're always making up shit too. So it's like you gotta be careful with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know why that rumor came out. I just know I showed up to the game and I'm like, why the fuck am I not playing?
Oh
You know what I'm
man.
saying? In the biggest game for Ponce go to the finals. After
Yeah,
after I just played my ass off to beat the Mets to go to the next round.
yeah.
I was like, bro, this is bullshit. But then even the following last season, I came back because Allegedly there were some meetings that were going amongst the players and management. They want me to come back, so I came back.
Mm.
And after that, after the 3 games I played, we won 2 against Arecibo, and then I got traded to Arecibo. So I was just like, okay.
Yeah, like
And
it's just,
then
sometimes the business is crazy. Like you don't know how the they're
yeah,
gonna move.
but even that situation was funny to me, bro, because I got there and we lost the first game against the Mets. They had that roster was crazy when they were healthy.
Yeah.
Bryce Cotton, Gabe, not Gabe, Brian, what's his name? Boogie Cousins. I forgot the other
Oh
guy's
yeah,
name.
yeah. The
That
Marcus
that
Cousins.
roster that roster was crazy. They was literally making every 3 they shot, and we lost that game. But then we go beat Bayamon at Bayamon, and we beat Maya West to secure #1 seed on that side. And then actually, I
Damn,
get
yeah.
I get the short end of the stick again. So I'm like, the fuck is
Yeah,
this about?
you guys were doing good.
Yeah, I
So
mean, it's just how the BSN works. It is what it is. I don't have no hard feelings about it. Everything happens for a reason.
yeah, so I'm gonna close it with a positive question. And like,
Gotcha.
so from being a kid till now, like what has basketball meant to you and how has it changed throughout the years?
Man, that's a great question. As a kid from now to as an adult now, I would say basketball has changed my life tremendously because of relationships, people that never thought in my life I would ever come across.
Mm.
For example, we're on a podcast right now. I never thought, what I'm saying? Prime example, but just traveling the world, see the world, like, as a kid growing up, you don't really know the ins and outs of basketball outside the United States. And then how much of an impact it has on other people's lives outside the states as well. Because as a kid, we have our dreams of especially in the United States, of wanting to be, to the NBA. We want to play the biggest
Right.
universities and play in the NCAA tournament and stuff like that. But it's other people out here as well that have the same inspiration, the same goals that you have, just on a different time zone.
Yeah.
So to build relationship with those people, and you never know, you could call them your brothers, your friends, and then just playing a game, and speaking foreign languages, playing the same game, and everybody understands the same meaning. Like it's so dope, honestly, because it's just that you're visiting places that you never thought you would ever come to. Like I'm in Dubai right now. I never thought I'd be in Dubai playing basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of them things. It's like, wow, like you got to just embrace it, like appreciate everything. And I think most of the kids that are coming up, especially myself that was coming up, I was nonchalant about it. Like obviously I love the sport, I love to play the game, but I just never thought how much of an impact, of an influence I could be, because you never know who you might be motivating or be a role model to, anything like that. And I'm not saying I'm somebody role model, but I know I've had people that reach out to me, that look up to
Yeah.
me and ask me for advice all the time, and ask me, yo, how can I do this? How can I do this? How can I get to a situation like that, playing overseas, making money and providing for their family and so forth. But it's just amazing, bro. Honestly, like I could go all day talking about it, because I'm 12 years into my career right now. Like the
Yeah.
places I've been, the leagues I played in, the relationships I built. You couldn't tell me this at 18 as a freshman in college. You couldn't tell me this as a 21-year-old in college. So
Yeah.
to be able to do it at a high level and still be able to play for this long, I'm definitely thankful. Like definitely thankful. And I wouldn't trade my journey and my route with anything in the world. I'll keep it the same way.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, bro. I could go on all day about this shit, bro. Like it's really one of the dopest things ever. Like to actually be able to do what you love to do on a daily basis. Mind you, it's bullshit that comes with it.
Yeah,
But to
sure.
be able to do it on a daily basis and understand, like, yo, all that hard work and sacrifice you put in from the moment you first touched it up till now, it's paying off. It's super dope.
Oh yeah. And
Super dope.
I want to thank you for, taking your time, joining me, talking some basketball.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Hopefully we get to see you, down here.
Nah, bro. It
Cause of
probably won't
trouble.
happen.
Cause of
Nah,
trouble.
bro. Probably, I appreciate you having me on. It probably won't happen this summer, bro. You know the BSN.
Yeah. Hey, you never
You know
know.
how I go. You never know, but I always play devil's advocate, bro. Like if not, I'm going back to the crib, enjoy my summer, man. I ain't even gonna stress it.
Well, want to thank you again for being here. It was great talking to you. And
No, appreciate you
this is
having me,
it
bro.
for
For real.
us.
I like what you're doing here, man. You got to keep it going, man. The podcast is definitely fire.
Thank you very much, man. I'm trying to push it as far as I can. I'm having like a love-hate relationship with the cangrejeros. Like they love me one day, they hate me the next. But I'll
They'll
keep
be
it
all
going.
right. They'll be all right.
I'll keep
Hey,
it going.
man, you're an honest critic, bro. Nobody likes the truth, so it's okay. Only real ones appreciate the truth.
There you go.
Yes,
With
sir.
that, we leave everybody. Have a good one.
All right, man.
La mente de Cleca, esto es calle y cancha. Aquí se analiza el juego con visión que nunca se tranca. La mente de Cleca, de zen y más, donde el básquet es cultura y se vive sin disfraz.